What's going on, guys? So, just left this little Mexican restaurant. It's down the street from my house. So, I walked up here. It was good too. So, this video, Women Are Women's Worst Enemy, Part 2. I'm going to give y'all a little story on this one. This one shouldn't be long. But this is an example of how women hate on each other and they don't even know it. How they friends hate on each other, block each other. And the girls, I have to ask a female, they gotta know it, but they act like they don't. These women act like they don't know that they friend hating on them. So I was on my way to Vegas, just on my way to Vegas, on the plane. So a girl sits down and she's like, ooh, she's like, what's your name? So me and this young lady, we talking. She sat in the middle seat. Her friend sat by the window. I'm in the aisle seat, okay? So me and her talking back and forth, all the way up until we were up in the air for about 30 minutes. So the whole time the plane is boarding, all the way up until 30 minutes up in the air. So at least 7 times, her friend that was sitting by the window, will you leave that man alone? Will you let that man enjoy his flight? Girl, leave that man alone. 7 times. Now, why was she doing that? Me and her cutting up, having fun. Like, we had a real conversation going on. They asking me stuff about Vegas, because I go all the time. So she was flattered that, oh, damn, you go by yourself? Yeah, I go to Vegas sometimes by myself. And, you know, just putting them on spots and stuff like that. And she thought it was dope. Leave that man alone. So I kind of just started doing my thing. And they started talking. Her friend spent probably the whole flight. I say probably because I fell asleep after about listening to this nonsense conversation. We going to Vegas. We supposed to be having fun. Why are you talking about this girl is 31 years old, and she's talking about a 44-year-old man that she had to help pay his car note. He was living with her at her house with her kids, paying all the bills. She just kept catching him cheating. Then he got a girl pregnant. Why is this what you're talking about on the plane? People, I told you, women are women's worst enemy. Like me and this gal, we was on the plane, everything was dope. Conversation was dope. She even was like, oh, I gotta make sure you get to the hotel okay. Cause it was like 3 or 4 of them. She was like, they'll be all right. I gotta make sure you get to the hotel okay. I was like, ah, that's all right. So you think her friend wasn't gonna try to clock block? In Vegas, I tell you what. I tell you one thing about Vegas. And we've seen this when it comes to like black women a lot in Vegas. Like black women in Vegas do a lot of cock blocking when it comes to their friends. And the reason why I know this, I've been to Vegas dozens of times. So if you go on my Instagram, you see the parties that I go to, and you'll kind of get an idea of how I do my thing and how I know these type of things. And it's for some reason, it's the black women that cock block the most. I don't know what it is. Maybe I need another woman up here to, talk about this, or another guy who's got another walk of life. But these women will hate. See, what it is she's used to talking to that bum, the female that was her friend. So she was like, this is my birthday weekend. You ain't supposed to have more fun than me. I'm miserable. I need you to join my misery. So I need you to listen to this topic, this conversation that I got to talk about. That's what these women do, guys. And these type of women, and some of you dudes, you're doing well for yourself. Do not, I repeat, do not lower your standards for these women. Because what will happen is, a lot of you dudes, you're good dudes, man. You're really a good dude. But you'll start to think like, man, these women that keep dating and getting smashed by these damaged dudes, these Tyrone, Pookie, and Ray Ray bum niggas, if you lower your standards and, I'm gonna give her a shot, man. She needs to see what it's like to be with a real man. She will ruin you in ways that you want it. It'll mess you up psychologically, because you'll be like, why would she do that? You see what I'm saying? Like, you'll be like, it's like she wanted it to fail. Yes, guys. There's a reason why when you was in high school, certain women didn't want to talk to you. When you got to college, early 20s, certain women didn't want to get into a serious relationship with you. Even if they talked to you, they never got into a serious relationship with you. Because these women feel pressure. Y'all are some good dudes, okay? A lot of you dudes are good dudes. So these women feel pressure. They feel like they got to step their game up. Some of these women only come to the table with looks and sex. Outside of that, it's like I said, it's like a basketball player who can only go right. See, the thing about guys like you are, you don't need, you're okay with her being able to go right, but can she go left? Is she feminine? Can she go left? Is she cooperative? Can she go left? Is she submissive? Okay? Is she trying to grow? Not with a bank account, because that's what they're going to try to say. Notice how a lot of women, they want, when they talk about growing and leveling up, it's always about money. It's never about morals. It's never about becoming a good person, a better person. And a lot of these women claim to be Christians, but it's all about the bag. I just wanted to give y'all that quick story, because that's how it is, man. A lot of these females, bruh. That's why you got to be careful with a female's friends. And a lot of times, fellas, her friends, depending on her friends, you'll be able to tell what type of female she is right out the gate. And it'll give you the clue in the early stages on whether to take her serious or not. It'll let you know whether you need to take her serious or not. A lot of us, we miss the red flags. And we miss red flags that we didn't know was red flags. So, a lot of us, man, we just need to stay our grind. You need to just stay your grind, stay your pace. You know, you always want to be better. But this is why, another example of why women are women's worst enemy. Because a lot of these women don't want to see their friends be successful, be happy, while they're miserable. Y'all have a good one, man.